Brr. It is cold in Arkansas today. I'm Lisa Hutson here with meteorologist James Bryant and chief meteorologist Brandt. We are outside the KATV studios. You can see some of our producers trying to have a snowball fight. Not really good snowball snow, though.
It's really not. Yeah, it's too fluffy.
Yeah.
I don't know why I only have one glove. I don't know where my other glove is.
Michael
You
Jackson,
can't pack it at all. But you know what you
Yeah.
can do? You can ski on it, or you can sled on it.
Yeah.
And we don't see that great sledding snow a lot.
Yeah, exactly. We'll take it. At
Yeah.
least a day or two of it.
Pretty good.
Not too bad. So, as far as the conditions right now, are we expecting any more snowfall from this point on?
You know, we're going to have something on Thursday morning, perhaps. James can talk a little bit more about that. But basically, we're done. We're certainly done with the heavy snow. And if we can get past Thursday morning with just a little bit of light freezing rain, light sleet, maybe turning to a little light rain, quickly exiting, we're going to be done with wintry weather, it looks like, for maybe quite some time. We'll watch early next week.
I hope so. I think everybody wants one good snow,
Yeah.
and then we can just kind of move on.
Yeah.
Nice spring. This was fun. Okay,
Yeah.
we're ready for the warmer weather.
Very.
I'm with you.
We can't overshadow it. It is going to be very, very cold these next couple of nights, and it's not often that we get down to the single digits. Now, it's not going to be as extreme as it was December of 22.
Oh, no. That's the thing. We'll get down to 9 tomorrow morning. Depends. If we get a little bit of clearing right before sunrise, we could get a little closer, and that would be a record low, right? At 7?
The record is 7, and I think we could be close given the right conditions.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But, yeah, you're right, though. Just before Christmas, not this Christmas, but last Christmas in 22, it got to 2 one morning
Without
here.
snow.
Yeah, with no snow on the ground. Terribly windy. All the plants died because they really hadn't gone into great dormancy, and then, boom, they got frozen. So we won't be as cold as we were that little brief cold snap, but it's not going to get as warm as quickly as that was either. This is not great. I mean, we're at 18 degrees right now. It doesn't feel terrible without the wind. I got to
Yeah, I know. Without the wind, it's bearable. But man, you get a good breeze, and
Oh,
I don't like it either way.
I
Yeah.
mean, I really feel for our crews that actually have to get out and clean this stuff up and keep the roads clear and help people out because man, it is frigid out here.
You bring up something good, the road conditions.
Yeah.
Really, there was no improvement on side streets today.
Yeah.
No?
They're just as snow-packed as they were last night. Tomorrow, the sun will do a little bit of work. And they'll be a little bit better. But then all that's going to refreeze on Tuesday
Yes.
night again. I think we'll see maybe a much better improvement on Wednesday.
So we could probably get out and start driving around normally. You think Wednesday into Thursday?
Oh yeah, as we get, well, normally it won't all be gone on some of the north-facing hills, but yeah, it'll greatly improve. I really think though that little bit of melting tomorrow and a refreezing Wednesday morning, a hard refreezing once the sun goes down, it's dark. I think that could be the problem because we haven't had any melting at all.
Yeah,
And there's no refreezing. And this snow, if you just walk around on it, you can get traction. I mean, if it's flat, you don't even need a four-wheel drive vehicle to get around, kind of. But any incline, you still, but you can get some traction on snow. You can't get traction on ice. And I would say that is a vast difference. And once we get a little bit of ice, I'd be very wary of Wednesday morning early.
Wednesday morning early is where we want to look at ice.
Yeah, I'll just say, that is going to pack down some, and then when it packs down, it'll get icy. There's a snowplow on Riverfront Drive.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, a little sand maybe back behind it, too.
Yeah, we'll appreciate a little of that. Yeah, and I think that's the biggest thing for people. We all enjoy the snow. We just want to know, okay, so when is it going to get to the point to where we can get out and kind of get back to normal? And we're looking, and that Wednesday morning, like you said, ice is so. We're lucky that we got the snow, right? Versus facing some of these major ice storms.
Oh, ice storms are horrible. There's nothing worse than that. Even a wet snow that packs down, it can get icy pretty quick.
And there's parts of the state that got a lot of sleet that's packed down real good, and that'll take a while to come off the road.
Yeah, a little different in South Arkansas.
Hopefully, this is able to get out of here pretty quickly.
Yeah.
To get to Wednesday.
It'll get colder again though late this week, kind of following that push on Thursday. Another modified Arctic air mass comes back in, so we'll have a couple of days with highs down in the 30s and maybe even at freezing. It's cold. It's cold. you know, you're not as cold if you're skiing in the mountains. Just be like, yeah, this is pretty good. It's not very bad, but no, this is terrible.
Just it's the standing that gets it. So.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you do. Yeah, that's the.
Being still. See, all of our some of our producers and you got a Jake from Cersei, or one of our new editors, Peyton, our assignment editor, Caden, produces our 6 p.m. newscast. They decided to take a little coffee break. No coffee, just snow. So I'm glad they had it.
I'm gonna do. James is gonna be outside for part of his weather at 5 o'clock. I'm gonna be outside for weather outside the building here at 6 o'clock, and I'm more and more doubting the wisdom of that. Everybody gets in. No, I'm going to be out. I'm going to be a few steps away from the building, but I just thought I would go out in it, and it's. I think it's always because this is. Face it, it's a novelty to have snow here.
Yeah.
We get it occasionally, but it's still a thing in Arkansas, you know.
And we certainly don't get it when it's 13 and 14 degrees like yesterday.
That is very weird. Yeah.
It is beautiful, though. I will say, waking up this morning, you know, a lot of us stayed downtown in Little Rock to make sure that we were ready to go in case of any news breaking. And just waking up and pulling back the curtain, seeing that white. You know, I mean, like you said, it never happens here. So to see it, it's you know, when it does happen, it's like, okay, I'll take a day or two of this. This is like a Christmas card.
Yeah, it
just
really
a few
is.
weeks late.
There goes the Southwest plane up out. I saw some flights were canceled this morning. But not all flights were, and they had de-icers out there, and so they kept the runway, and you can sweep this off. You know, they have the shovels and the sweepers on those runways, and so there wasn't like a layer of ice down underneath it. It's just this powdery snow, so it didn't shut us down.
Yeah, that's good. And then coming up later this afternoon, I think at 5 and 6, Ashley Butler rode around with the National Guard. They were helping out Arkansas State Police. We're going to hear from her, see what they saw today. I'm sure they're managing lots of accidents and lots of road conditions, so we'll give you a full update of that at 5 and 6.
Yep.
So, all right, thank you guys for coming out in the cold.
You're welcome.
Hanging out for a little bit. Not that you haven't been out in it enough in the last 48 to 72 hours, but we appreciate all the hard work you guys are doing to keep all of Arkansas safe and keep us up to date on what's coming next.
Yeah, just be careful if you're going to be out and about.
All right. We'll see you at 5 and 6.
Hi everybody, Beth Hunt here. Thanks for checking out the KATV YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click the subscribe button. And don't forget to download the KATV News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.